Welcome to Red Shirts Remastered, where we're here to give you another review, this time for Encanto, which was actually all of our first times viewing this one in the past day of recording. And yeah, definitely, I don't know, I just never got around to watching it. I think part of the reason is because I don't usually like watch the Disney movies when they like blow up because it's like the song annoys me. But not to say that, but not to say that that main song's bad. All right, but like,
hmm
I did actually enjoy the music in this movie. What do you all think of the movie generally, music story?
Well, the story I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
The music, the music felt, and maybe this is the style of what kids like these days. It felt too poppy. Felt you couldn't sing along to it really well.
Yeah, it's
It
fast.
felt too much auto tune, too much fast, like the rap and stuff and all.
It was
I,
like rap, a little hip hop in there.
Yeah, it was very hard. Like for me, a Disney movie, I think of Aladdin, Lion King, Beauty and the
Right.
Beast, Little
hmm
Mermaid, Robin Hood, things you can sing along to. You know, these
Yeah.
slower songs where the
Yeah.
lyrics are telling Jungle Book. Lyrics are telling a story. This was a musical on a hip hop. It was a hip hop musical, is what it felt like. Which fine, some
hmm
people enjoy that, but I feel like they utilize too much things like auto tune
Yeah.
to really amplify the music, and I hate auto tune. I'm not a fan of that. The use of it, the increased use of it in music these days. That now again
Sure.
though, the
hmm
story, I loved the story. I thought it was so cool, the whole idea of the magic and family makes the magic, and family becoming too hard on each other.
hmm
It can kill the magic of family, and it's not seeing the else. All these
Oh yeah.
messages that this movie had, fantastic. Just
It was
some of the
better than I thought it was
music.
going to be.
Agreed,
Better than I thought it was going to
hmm
be, honestly.
hundred
I don't know
percent.
what I was expecting from the story, but it is a really good family story, and
hmm
I love the whole message of like just acceptance at the end, right? Like you're
Yes.
having to learn to accept family members, even if you're not particularly fond of them. And so is it's such a great message that I think it brings. And I think if something that is probably worth a watch for everybody, just because I think it's something that it could really be applied to honestly any family, and so it was a great story.
Patrick.
So there was a few issues I had with it. Of course, like you guys were saying, the storyline was really good. I liked how they set everything up and how it really tied back to family. I had the same gripes as Chris with the music. It felt like a Lin
Manuel
Manuel
Miranda, yeah.
Miranda, produced music score, and so that kind of took me out of it a little bit. Whereas like with Hamilton, it really works with Hamilton in a lot of
Yes.
ways. That's why I really dig Hamilton. With this, it didn't feel like it fit. Yeah, there was some Latin beats and things to things. I did enjoy that, but I wish there was more of that because I would have really dug into that. Because if you go and watch like Coco, Coco's like straight
Mm-hmm.
through like Latin all the way through. That's what I really enjoyed about Coco. Um, this you could see where there were cracks in the foundation of
Pun intended. Pun
no,
intended.
kind of pun
Pun
intended.
intended. Just say
Um,
it. Pun intended.
and, and of course, I kind of like the whole prophecy thing. It kind of gave me a little bit of that Star Wars vibe and Harry Potter a little bit with how like
Yes.
there's this prophecy, but you should never ever like force yourself to stick to the prophecy. You will always live beyond
Right.
anything predicted of you. You get to make the final say on how things turn out. So I enjoy that message of how you don't fit into a box just because your family might say something. If you feel like you got to get out there and do something, you go for it. And of course, like you were saying, family acceptance, that's a big deal. So really cool. Other than that, though, yeah, just the music could have been better. I enjoyed the cast. There was a variety in the
Yeah, the
family.
cast. I
That's
was
what I
gonna
really enjoyed.
say the
And
cast
it
was
kind of
great.
also goes to show you how like every family has kooky family members, and it's so true, dude.
Yeah.
Like every sibling, every aunt and uncle, every cousin, every mom and dad, grandma, the whole family is wild and crazy. It's like you can look at your family and go, "Yep, that's my family." So I really enjoy that. So yeah, so most of the way through, I'd say pretty decent.
Yeah, the cast thing I was gonna bring up for sure. It was pleasantly surprising.
Yeah.
I actually looked up the cast while I was watching because I wanted to see who the voices were, and I was actually surprised by some of who the cast were. Like Stephanie Beatrice, who plays the Marisol, the main character. She was on
Yeah.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and she
Okay.
didn't talk like if you hear her real voice,
Yeah.
and then you go hear her voice on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
It's hilarious the difference, and so I was very, very pleasantly
Mm-hmm.
surprised by her singing voice. Apparently, she was in labor while she was recording one of the songs. Like she went into labor
my
while she was
gosh.
recording one of the songs, and that's
Wow.
like so. Yeah, I mean, this shows you what
crazy.
these actors.
Did they
go
use the
through.
labor version, or did they like go back and later like, yeah, we're
I've-
gonna
I've-
re-record that? in the
Well,
studio?
I don't know. I just from what it seems like they used the labor version.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Big props.
Yeah, big props to her for that. Yeah, and John Leguizamo played Bruno, which yes, the song is very annoying, and the whole.
You're telling me Luigi played Bruno?
Yes, the original Luigi and the live action Mario movie played Bruno. Correct. It's- so again, like you said, Patrick, great cast. Let's give a number rating to this one.
6 out of 10 for me.
Spencer?
7.
7. I'd give it a 7 as well. The story
Yeah.
was strong enough to carry it that it
Yeah.
kept me intrigued. The music when the
Yeah.
when the music started, I kind of turned off a little bit, but at the same time, it was still if I could follow the lyrics, but like when the rap parts came on, it was too fast for me to be like, I'm like,
Too much, yeah.
yeah, and so
Yeah.
I would just tune out sometimes.
Yeah, not my kind of music, but it didn't drag it down because I felt like it fit with the movie,
Agreed.
and so that's my take on the music. I thought it fitted overall, and so I think it definitely helped it, even though it's not personally my, as you're saying, not my preference of Disney, but I do think it is a solid Disney movie, definitely better than some of the other recent ones, but I don't think it's among the best of them either.
I mean, I'd say of the recent ones, it could be what are I mean when we talk recent ones, what are we talking? Frozen,
That's true.
Frozen 2.
That's true.
What else we have?
I like it more than both of those. I'll say
Yeah,
that.
agreed.
Yeah.
Same.
I'd have to
and
look
so-
at
I don't know. I don't know if it would top Frozen 1 for me, but
Well,
It
if
was-
we
Pretty
count
close.
stuff
They're pretty
that's,
close.
Like, well, if we count stuff that's like in the last 10 years, right? Because like first
in the last 10
Frozen ones,
years,
right,
yeah.
is like Zootopia and Big Hero 6 are like way above it for me.
Oh,
That's true,
Zootopia is
yeah.
top tier
But
for me.
are
Zootopia and
those
Big Hero 6 are great.
traditional Disney animated movies?
Those are just Disney, yeah.
Yeah, there.
I guess they're more akin to like the Robin Hoods that don't have as much music and stuff in them. Correct? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
I guess so.
That's true. Yeah.
They were more background
but-
music instead of like.
I'd say this is about all the
music
Yeah,
same
like
version.
Robin Hood was like that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other big one was Moana.
Yeah, that's right. Moana was.
I did enjoy Moana. Moana was
I'm
fantastic.
I
not
like
really
Moana,
a huge
but-
Moana fan. Like,
I wasn't a
I'd
fan
give it
of
like
the
a
third
7 as
act.
well.
I wasn't a fan of third
7
act, but
as
the
well.
first 2 acts
7
were
as well.
really enjoyable.
So I'd say this is up there for me for the recent ones. Like maybe even one of the top ones. But I mean, Big Hero 6 and Zootopia are obviously the top for sure. If that's what we're putting on the list. But again, a solid current Disney movie, great for all ages, great message.
Absolutely.
Okay music, but fantastic story to me.
I'd say it's definitely worth at least a watch.
Give it a watch.
Well, this has been our review of Encanto. Thanks everybody for watching Red Shirts Remastered. I am Chris. He is Patrick down below me, and next to me, where he's just some talking bars, is Spencer. And we will catch you all later. Bye.
See you next time.
Bye.
Next time on Red Shirts the Remastered.